we have a stalker.
We received interesting mail. It was addressed to my husband, and someone is going through a lot of trouble. So they will type his name and address and print it out and cut it out and tape it on. You know when you get a book of stamps and you remove stamps and what's left is the border.
Right.
Whoever is sending this will take that border and close the envelope with it. And then I thought, oh, maybe I should see what's in here. And I opened it up, and it was a pornographic DVD with a little note that said, "Good times with you last Tuesday."
Roz.
Roz, R-O-Z. So he's like, what if this is like a video of me going to my car or something? Like, what if someone's recording us?
Hey everybody, welcome back to Mike and the Doc. I'm Mike.
And I'm the doc, and we have a special guest today, Leah Ali.
Hi everyone, I'm Leah. I'm Dr. Ali's wife.
And you're probably thinking, why is Leah on the show? And the answer is because we have a stalker.
We received interesting mail in June of 2023. It was addressed to my husband, and I handed it to him, and I said, hey, this is for you. It was in this weird envelope with 10 stamps on it. And his initial reaction was, this is just junk, throw it in the garbage. So I did. And then I thought, oh, maybe I should see what's in here. And I opened it up in front of my 12-year-old at the time, and it was a pornographic DVD with a little note that said, what did it say? Good times with you last Tuesday.
Roz.
Roz, R-O-Z, which
Who is ever...
I don't even know what that is supposed to mean.
Hold on, did you say porn?
Yeah.
Wow.
And also, the question
Did you want to tell him what the name of the DVD was?
There's so many things. There's it was a porn, and bad enough, and it was a DVD.
Well, we didn't even own a DVD player, and his mind goes right to, is this really what it says it is?
Oh,
what's the title?
The title was Thumbs.
Like baby thumbs.
Hey, sorry.
Wow.
You can bleep that. That is ridiculous.
So we had to go, because he got a little paranoid then. So he's like, what if this is a video of me going to my car or something? What if someone's recording us? So then we had to go and buy a DVD player to ensure that this was truly just a pornographic DVD, which it was.
Yeah. And Good Times with You Tuesday.
Last Tuesday.
Roz. I still can't get over Roz.
You know a Roz.
No, so my name is now Ruse, N-A-U-R-O-Z, and that's how she usually calls me. But my somebody who's trying to
think it's a
screw with us
nickname.
could say, your name is Michael, right? Let's just say I want to get you in trouble with your wife. I could say, great time with you, Mikey. And then if your
Seems
wife
more
gets
personal,
that,
right?
she's going to be like, oh yeah, who's this calling you Mikey? I only call you Mikey kind of thing, right? But I've never been called Roz. So it was a real stupid assumption.
But also, someone is going through a lot of trouble. So they will type his name and address and a return name and address and print it out and cut it out and tape it on. And it's just why? Why are you... And the return address. Why put a return address at all?
Where was the return address to?
So I don't want to give that away because I truly feel that the return address is just
It's bogus.
to send us on this wild goose chase. But what I will say is it is here locally. And I've done Google searches, and I have no connection that I'm aware of to this person. And the first the majority, I would say, of the mail that we have received has the same name and return address.
So it's in Vegas. So we live in zip code bleep. And then this was a very close zip code.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, but I think that this person is not who is truly sending it. It's weird, right?
And have you spoke to the person with the return address?
I have not. I've not, because I don't think they have anything to do with it. Like, I've looked at it and I was just like, I think this is just random. We haven't told a lot of people about this, just very few close friends, but I feel like I've given this story so much now that I kind of know. I don't know. I don't have like dates and such memorized, but I kind of know what happened or how it happened, you know?
Right. How about a show where we go to that return address? You know, that would be cool.
Knock on the door.
I'll knock on the door. I'd be happy to. Oh, yeah, the sales? Oh, yeah.
That's true. You would probably be so comfortable doing that.
Cold call. Are they calling themselves Roz, or
they're
saying...
calling him Roz, R-O-Z, and then it's signed with just a K, which is the first initial of the return address.
Oh.
So there's really nothing. Like, I've looked and I don't know anyone. I don't know this house. I don't know this address. I don't know this person. I don't know anyone who's like, you know how it gives a list of people who have been associated with this person? Nothing. But she is the one who is most frequently listed as the return address. Is this one?
Bizarre.
It's weird,
that they would throw her in, like they
and
just rolled
why
the
her?
dice or something. And
Yes, why her?
Pick some random person.
maybe though.
But the return addresses of future mail.
Yes. They're not all the same.
Yeah. They started to make it a little bit more intriguing, is what I'll say.
But lazy maybe early on. Lazy.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. Like, they stuck with one.
And then they get paranoid and they want to
And
switch
so
it or...
with the port, like so we got this, and then the next thing we received.
Did you talk about sending porns illegal?
Well, that's what I was going
Is
to
it?
say. So
I was like,
yeah.
we're all the guys in here are going to jail. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I was like...
So the next thing we received, so that was in June. The next thing we received was in August, and it was just a plate. Like, before, it was a big, like, manila envelope. This big envelope for this DVD. The next thing was just a plain white envelope. And again, same return address. Everything is typed, and it's a playing card from a video game. And the name of the video game is Soul Hackers 2. Soul Hackers 2.
And we'll put up a photo of it.
Yes, I took a picture.
But like a really racy anime.
Oh, anime.
And the character's name, what is the character's name?
Figue.
F-I-G-U-E. Figue?
Okay. I've never heard of that.
I
name.
hadn't either.
Along with Roz and Figue. Those are both...
or thumbs.
So I guess...
I've heard of. I mean, that's a staple. That's a staple in my age group. No, I'm just kidding. I never heard of it.
Well, I guess my confusion is when we first received the pornographic DVD, I was like, someone's trying to like cause conflict between it. With the note, right? Like, what would your wife do if you received something like that?
Definitely have some questions. I hope she would. If she said no questions, then I'd be confused.
So, I mean, that's the message I got from that.
Is it the right thumb or the left thumb? Those kind of questions, right?
And what is this thumb's business? She would be similar to yourself too. She would go on the hunt.
Oh yeah.
And wouldn't stop until both my wife and my dad, they watch these cold case shows.
Oh, I love that stuff.
I was just over there, and I think I watched like 9 in a row. And I think I'm still traumatized from the journey. Yeah, so they both of them would be out hunting.
Yeah, well, sure. I mean, I like true crime. So I was like, okay, I got this. But it's like a wild goose chase.
Oh yeah, we've like preserved we talked to cops.
Yes.
Oh, there's a PA that I knew. He was previously a cop.
He was a detective, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like preserving the evidence. And then even kind of like what we're doing now, like we're reaching out we're reaching out to our viewers.
What did they think? What are these detectives? What's their, does it ever pan out?
They feel like we do, like it's someone who's trying to cause conflict within our relationship, but that there's just not really anything that can be done. Now, what I will say is the second card that we received, I felt like it was the first DVD. I was like, oh, they're trying to cause conflict, right? But this second card, I'm like, I don't know why would you send me this? Like, what's the point of this? Right? But maybe it's because I don't have context. I have no idea.
And what was the second card? Soul Hackers.
Yeah, it's just like it's a playing card. It's just like, like
Did you
Pokemon
show him a
cards.
picture?
I'll have to see if I can find a picture.
We should show the picture because then you'll get it. Because, okay, it sounds like, oh, yeah, it's just a video game character. This is not Mario. This is not Mario, like a little Italian guy with a mustache. It is that, like pretty racy.
Okay, racy.
That's racy. We'll put up a picture of it.
Well, I agree with the doc. It's racy.
It's not Mario.
It's not Mario.
It's not Pikachu.
It's definitely something that it's a little bit down from Thumbsuckers, but it's on the spectra.
Right.
Of, anime. Could be some anime porn.
Definitely
Yes.
Anime.
But the name Soul Hackers, I'm like.
And then did you say when we watched, we found out the DVD was just straight porn, right?
Yes.
But what I was like there's two things, all things in seriousness. Like I would have been so freaking angry if my daughter saw this DVD that I think I would have just called a bunch of cops. Thank God she didn't see that. And then the other thing that was kind of freaking me out is when we looked at this DVD, what I was thinking, because my mind goes everywhere, right? I was thinking, is this a video of me like going to my car? Or is this a video of me like chatting with a nurse? You know what I'm saying? And I think the fact that it was just the porn was actually a little bit better than somebody who's like filming you going to your car who can jump you at any second, blah, blah, blah.
That would be very scary.
Yeah. Yeah, that's I think why we...
Well, yeah, because I was like, is this truly what it says it is?
Yeah.
But the other thing is like, I feel like the second envelope, I was like, it's definitely less, what's the word I'm looking for?
Racy, more.
It's definitely less racy. And so I looked, and it is illegal to send pornographic material through the mail. And I wonder if whoever sent it like caught on to that, and they were like, oh, I better not do this again.
So guys, if you know this character Feig from Soul Hackers 2, let us know in the comments. We would greatly appreciate it. It would give us some context because I got to tell you, it was like Mario and then it was med school and then like, I don't know, then it was like the first person shooter games, right? That's kind of
I don't know anything about video games.
I think something like that, but I wasn't playing Feig.
I think my favorite was like I'm going to date myself, Street Fighter 1 Chun-Li. She was cute.
I remember Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Okay, so Leah, when you first got the message, where did your mind go?
I honestly had no concerns about cheating. Like, he's either
why are you still here?
He's either at work or working out or with me. Like, really.
Yeah.
So I wasn't worried about that, but I was like really kind of angry. Like, who would want to get in our relationship? Like who would want to break us up and why?
Yeah.
And if they do know us that well, like we have 3 kids, who would want to do that to a family?
Yeah, ridiculous. I'm really lucky, Mike. Because when I saw it, I was like, aside from like if my daughter had found it.
Well, Avani was there when I opened it up.
Other than that,
I quickly hid it.
I was just like, whatever. Like this is such a freaking joke. Like you're gonna send me like a DVD. You're not even gonna like find like the latest stuff from like the latest porn that's out there, and there's a lot, right? You're gonna send me this DVD from like the 80s.
But doesn't that kind of tell you something, don't you think?
About the user, about the
who's
perpetrator.
sending it. Because do you even have DVDs anymore?
They would be older.
Right?
You're thinking they're older.
That's what I think too.
I'm also upset too, Doc, that they didn't send you the most up to date.
Thumb 10. But yeah, I'm laughing about it because it's funny, right? Like if they're gonna do this, it's funny, and like it's so obvious, right? Like I could think of so many other ways to do it in a way that would damage us worse, right? And like to do it out in the open like that is just stupid. And then using the wrong name, like I won't go into any of my nicknames because for obvious reasons, right? But like, do your research, find out what people call me for short or whatever, right? Do your research. But the fact that I could laugh about it and she could laugh about it, that made me very happy. It actually brought us together. Because like we both looked at it, we start like even now we're laughing at it. It's like it's just so stupid. Like who does that?
I never, no concerns. You guys were laughing from the beginning, and you want to create a show about it, which is even more.
At this point, I'm like, I want to know who has it out for me.
Like, bro,
right?
Oh, I want to know.
Yeah,
I want to know.
So not only did we I'm not gonna say because of this we're stronger together. We've always been strong together, but it's just like kind of like poking a
it's an inside joke.
Yeah, it's an inside joke, right? Like thumbs, like or there's a thumb, like that's an inside joke,
right?
But
a good one.
But to do it, it's just so.
Someone's going through a lot of trouble.
So that's the thing that kind of interests me also, is they're going through all this trouble, right? But then these little things are kind of off. Like, so it just reminds me of somebody who's like has some ideas like, oh, I want to put a wedge between Leah and I, right? Okay, understood. The way that you could do that is prove some marital infidelity. Happens all the time. But then to use the DVD, that's off. That's like
you gotta send me something more than that.
Yeah, that's a little off. And then to put that statement, and then go through the trouble of typing it
and cutting it out.
So somebody must have thought that we could like look at their handwriting.
I think so.
Right? Like we're gonna analyze the handwriting and find out who handwrites like, oh, it's somebody who's left-handed and they are of this age. And then you can just kind of, I don't know if you can do all that from handwriting analysis, but you can do a lot with that. Or just the envelope itself. We should get like a picture of a manila envelope, but like right here is like where the flap of the envelope is, right? Basically, they took all this stuff and you could have just licked it together.
It's like, when you get a book of stamps and you remove stamps and what's left is the border surrounding the stamps.
Right.
Whoever is sending this will take that border and close the envelope with it.
It's could tell.
Really weird.
Do you think there's some DNA on the
I'm sure there is.
Well, that's the other thing is when you write, whoa, sorry, I keep hitting the microphone. When you write, I'm sure your hand has to sit and there might be and I mean, I get really crazy. I was like, okay, let's look at this. When we got the mail back, let's look at the mail.
I do think that it's someone who's older.
And we do think.
Because people now, who even has access to a DVD like that?
I have 0 DVDs at home.
That's what I'm saying. Who?
And
who keeps this stuff?
Usually younger people are, they have work. And this is somebody who has some time.
Obviously.
They have time to type it out. They have the time to go buy this ancient DVD. Who knows? This DVD might be Pokemon cards, really, really.
I don't even know that they bought it. I'm wondering if they just had it already.
And if they had it, that's their age group.
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm now going with a housekeeper at the hospital.
A housekeeper.
Really? Interesting.
With the increased age.
Increased age. But then, actually, this is not my idea. This is one of the cops that I talked to. He was saying that I'm thinking it's a girl, right? A girl who's trying to put a wedge between us, right? But girls don't usually they're not usually handling porn, right? That's a men's sport, right? You know what I'm saying?
A men's
like,
sport.
so is this
new Olympic sport?
is it like a guy who's of that age group who's trying to put a wedge? And then why is this guy? And then I was thinking, is it a guy who sees me chat with a nurse that was like, oh, I'm gonna like screw up his life?
Like he thinks that you're messing with his game.
Messing with his game or cheating on my wife or whatever.
Oh, you think that he's cheating?
What if it's a guy that wants you?
Ah,
Wow.
So I have such little exposure. Like he has so much more exposure than I do. I go to the kids' school.
But now you're getting more exposure.
I volunteer at school and I am here. Like that's my life. So who would
exposure
it be?
just ticked up, honey.
But I think though, I really do think it's related to the hospital. And I think we'll tell you more about that next time.
Yeah, like if we weren't sure whether it was the hospital, but then when you look at like the crazy shit that we got next, you'll know why. You'll know why it was confirmed it was the hospital. Or at least somebody who's medical.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm personally glued. And Doc and Leah, I'll tell you, I really can't wait for that next episode. So all our friends out there, we'll see you next week.
And don't forget to subscribe to continue our story.